Sketch puzzle. Not exactly. This is actually 4 sketch cards. One of the things that I'm doing right now, I have a special on sketch cards, a few that I have left. You're going to get 2 for $30. Hey, Babo, what's going on, man? Finish your thing. I just sent it in the mail today, but it's probably not going to get marked till Monday. Unless Monday's a bank holiday. I don't know. Pisces Monkey, I was just about to tag you on there. Working on your White Queen versus Goblin Queen, Madelyne Pryor piece. So this is the 4 sketch card set. It's Friday. We made it to Friday. No, what the hell am I talking? Saturday. This is how delirious I am. That came to mind. I was like, what? What other day is it? Yeah. So kind of a wrestling pose almost, but you wanted something saucy. You'll dig it? Awesome. I'm glad you dig it. It's for you. So if you guys are looking to get something like this, do like Pisces Monkey. He bought the 2-card set. I only have 8 available left. And it should be less than that because I sold some offline. Let me get this a little bit up so I have room to work. Hopefully it's not too crooked. And we're going to color this sucker. Actually, I just inked it a little while ago. I was working on some other stuff. So I have a Kickstarter coming out soon, guys. I'm working on this cover. This is the other possible cover. I'm working on it. I'm going to see how it goes. It has a sexually transmitted demon. The main character is up on there. I haven't revealed her name yet. Thank you, sir. PNC monsters coming at her, but of course it's called Sexually Transmitted Demons. Just a little bit of a raunchy play. It actually debuts on my issue 1 of the Quadtych anthology. I'm going to be doing a Kickstarter probably coming next week for that. So I'm going to be doing the video for it and everything else soon. Just finished up doing some other stuff. I got to edit it. Working on this cover. So I will be posting about this, hopefully. Awesome. Glad you dig it, man. Tape down here. And then this is my art supplies. All in the, I'm working still more on this stuff. I got just some new bits and stuff, some parts that I was working on. I'm not gonna show those yet because they're in the drying stage. It's so many things too. I did this move from Miami to Texas, and man, I left a lot of tools behind. So like now I'm like, oh shit, I need this. Oh shit, I need that. So and there's gonna be a trip to Harbor Freight soon. But yeah, so I finished inking this earlier, and now I'm gonna be cleaning the pencils off. It's not easy when it's 4 parts like this. But what I do is I mount it on a paper. I used to do like this little frame to do it, but problem with that is that after a while the tape wears out. So might as well just mount it on a paper, and it's easier for me to start inking and stuff like that. So if you want like 2 connecting cards, it's like $30, 2 for color. This is 2 of those put together, so you can go as far as you want. I do have somebody that's commissioning me for a Faust, and they wanted an 8 card, but they're going to see if they want a 9 card or 8 card, so they're going to get back to me. If that goes through, I'm going to be really busy with that one. And I don't know if I'm going to do that online because it's Faust, and if you're familiar with comics, Faust is not exactly family friendly. So I'm going to start working on the undertones on some of this. How was your guys' week? I gotta hit the comic book shop, man. Transformers #1 came out. I'm a big Daniel Warren Johnson fan. I was gonna get that variant cover that he did, but easy spacey. Faust is really gnarly. It's an awesome book, man. It's so funny because back in the day, Faust was one of those books that we were kind of like, I almost thought it didn't exist. I was like, I remember people telling me, dude, he's like Wolverine, but he has like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, you're out of your mind. They would never make a comic like that. And then one day they had it at the comic book shop. I remember I was pretty young. I was like 10 or something. And these guys were looking at it, and I kind of looked over their shoulder, and I saw boobies. And yeah, after that, I was like, wow. I know there's going to be, I think they already did a Kickstarter for like a hardcover, a collected edition of it. I got to get my hands on that. It's funny because Tim Vigil, who's the artist, I've met a bunch of times, and he actually almost did a cover for Creature Entertainment when I was running it there. And he was a friend of, and we always loved his work, man. It sucks that like he's so underground and only a few people know about him, but the guy's a beast, man. The guy's a detail maniac. But he has such a nice flow with what he does and everything. It's really nice. And he loves. I had some of his original prints that he actually gave me, but it was like freaking Matt Murdock like jizzing on Elektra's face or something. Like literally, I'm not making that up. And I'm just like, dude, where am I gonna hang that, man? Like, I'm not gonna be able to really show this off to anybody. Ended up giving it to a tattoo artist that was a friend of mine, and I was like, you know what, you're gonna enjoy this more than I will. So he became a big fan of Faust after I introduced him to it. He bought the original books and everything. And it's hilarious because those books were always a little expensive because they were hard to find. They're like $10, $5. Now they're going for like $20, $30, $40. I'm like, I know that third issue has a low print run. Grips is another one that was like that. It was a dollar bin book, and now it's like ridiculous. But yeah, so when I was doing, why is this coming out darker? No, but this thing is, yeah, that's bullshit. Shit, I need that for that one. Actually, let me put that marker to the side. I need that for some of the light scale stuff that I'm doing. So I was out and about. Went to a nursery to look at plants and some of the stuff that my girl was doing. She's gardening, gardening. You know how that is. But it's been cool. I've been digging the gardening thing. It's a nice break away from comics. Sometimes you guys have to take a break. Gotta get away from the screen, man. I can't tell you enough of that. My niece, she has a lot of ADHD and all this other stuff, and I just believe it. I think she's a smart girl. She's on her shit. I think a lot of times it's just getting the fuck away from things and just Especially the computer, man. The internet's awesome. Like, look what I can do. I can draw in front of you guys, and it's going around the world. It's on YouTube. It's on Twitch. Oh shit! That reminds me. I gotta check my YouTube. That's an amazing thing, you know. But you guys got to get away from it for a while. I'm telling you. Did I lose people over that controversial opinion? Or did the internet say, you know what? Let's get rid of this guy. I'm thinking of leaving the background white. Let's see. I don't want to do a black just yet until I'm done with. It's funny too. I was just watching this thing on lady wrestling in Japan, little Instagram clip. But I think it's totally awesome. What? Yeah, not my Wolverine pen. This is my Wolverine pen. This is what I grade papers with sometimes. Yes, and their boobies are out, but they're on the mat, so you can't see them. Making sure I'm getting charged. Yeah. Just saying, it's still in the realm of not messed up. Should I? I don't want to hit with a flat black yet. No. Where is my brush pen? I have just so many art supplies that I've used, and I don't know if I put them back when I was done. I'm hungry. Let's try a little bit. But yeah, in case you guys are looking to get anything done, I got specials on that and whatever else you're looking for. I thought of that. Yeah, that I was gonna have like Cyclops and Wolverine cheering on while drinking beers. Yeah, those are fun, man. They don't do that anymore. Or if they do, they kind of Not that there's anything wrong with it, but now they gay it up, which I'm fine. If they just like made crass jokes, I'd be freaking cool with it. But now everything's politically correct. Like, be like, that's not right to talk about women like that. And I was like, oh, brother. I'm like, dude, throw some dudes in there. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. I'm gonna turn the page. Even when those came out, I was kind of like, I rolled my eyes at them, but they were fun. I'm like, yeah. I remember guys totally drooling over that shit. I was like, all right, whatever floats your boat, buddy. Let's see here. We'll do the black on this. Yeah, so because my hands are a little kind of dirty and stuff, it's because I was outside in the garden. And as always, if you're enjoying the show, tips are more than welcome. Somebody in a cultivated moment of distress composed themselves enough to artfully carve so in his desk. They was probably thinking, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you in their head. With a hellbound arm and nasty wash, homemade curfew with 1,000 o'clocks and a pocket tattoos, ended drunk like evangelist, looked that would technically sucked. Taking the name of the father of man on the way to the blood in his locker is strange. A switch he lifted from a sibling skitty drawer who branched off in a ninja stars and never knew a shoe was sharp to kill with a higher purpose in a problem alert. Juvenile circles like Pushy and Morse in a arcade drop for counting a Valentine from his mouth. My watch. Capital said, slowly maneuver the yo. That's the most difficult to control. Finally, yo, into the eye of the lion we go. That levy crushing percussion, pull a monkey upright, 12 or ghetto blaster, black or technicolor telecaster, lecture at a faster rate than class was making them develop backwards. It would appear you spelled out all the answers. How you feeling? Telling me, feeling like something important to our spring. You telling me, feeling like something you didn't know important to rock, or even something you should probably try being. How you living? You telling me, living like something important to our history. You telling me, living like something even more important to rock, giving something you should probably try winning. Somebody in a cultivated moment of distrust composed themselves enough to magic markers Zulu on these chucks. They was trying to do the buckle font from Renegades of Funk in a 3D frame of exploding brick and wisdom out for the local emotions. Symbiotics, but evoke the host. Oh, did wear social neurosis on the whole strip. Part of a capital arc in his mouth in the mirror, putting his guardians out. Flashlight, chisel tips, milk. Yeah, those are awesome. Those Pisces, yeah, man. Those are. I love those. I have the Savage Dragon card set. They did a cover like that too, and they did it so well that they even accounted for the space in between the cards when you put them in the sleeves. Shit, do I have it or no? It's in my storage. If I had, I could show it to you. And that was a cool thing. That was like made you want to collect the rest of the cards to complete the fucking collection. Garbage Pail Kids was like the first card set I knew that did that. All right, shading's down. A little bit more shading on the titties. The titties need love. Somebody in a cultivated moment of resolve compose themselves enough to publicize the zeros in this stall. Give a scope in every dog and pony previously scrolled. But a festering hate for the gumdrop edge. Disco sucks to the points not there, but a transient tune unsung gods and the 3 barcodes and a mugshot grin. Son of a runaway tone in the face of authority, thumbing its nose, cutting its teeth, pretzeled up in special order vinyl. The birds that dip their belts in little metal porcupine quills. Too Dutch to the show in the front of the to the camera, smoking them up. I've done like the six card set I'm gonna do. Might be 8 cards, might be 9, because that's what we're talking about, the 9 card set. Doing a Faust scene like that. Because the guy has a couple of trading cards and he wanted to have one section for his outlaw ones. And for that I was charging him $100. Well, $110 because I got the shipping and all this other stuff. Well, it's just about the compositioning, man. I mean, like in this one, I didn't concern myself too much with the compositioning because it's going to be one thing. But if you want to, like, say 9 cards, 9 different characters, 9 different things, then yeah, if you try to fit everything in there, it won't. Going back to that Savage Dragon, it's like too much shit on the page. I was like, it's fun, it's cool to have, but it's like, damn, dude. It just depends on how you want to put it. If you want each card to be able to stand alone by itself and come together, it's a lot of composition. Have to put some white to that. Fuck. I'll be at the end. I was at a Ross too, man. It's funny that you say that. Yeah, Ross is like, yeah, you got a lot of cheap toys. I found, you know what you can find on occasion? I've only done it twice, but I flipped them for money with Transformers. I scan them sometimes when I see them, and I flipped once Sky, not Sky Warp, Sky Wolf. It was one of those Beast War ones. I scanned it and I found out it was worth like $20, $25 online, and it was going for 5 at Ross. And then Black Widow, another Beast Wars figure, also going for, I think I sold that one for 18, but it was going for 5. So I was like, fuck it. I bought both of them, and I was like, I put them online and see what happened, and I just put it for 20, and I flipped them for both for 20 each. You can do that a lot at Ross if you find the right shit. I found some He-Man stuff that's super cheap. Like, actually, and I've done this. Yeah, this was Ross. I'm gonna show my nerd a little bit here. I got this for $5, and I was like, what? Stridor or Masters of the Universe. I'm a He-Man fan. And look at that. $5. From like $17 to $5. So I was like, what? When I saw it, I was like, I gotta get it. I have Fisto. I have to get him for a Fisto. So yeah, you can find a lot of stuff there. Like I said, you can do that. You can do the Dollar General or Family Dollar has some toys that are cheap that are good. If you're looking for good parts too, old water guns. Like I said, if you go online, Bill making stuff, the Craftsman, Crafsman, Bill making stuff, Craftsman, and then from there, just go to the other channels that are like it on YouTube. You'll find so many like toy and diorama makers that are amazing, dude. And some of them are doing like stories with their dioramas. Some of them do some other shit. I'm very inspired by those. Those guys I have playing. Most of the time when I'm drawing, I'm watching those. I'm watching those videos. Either that or fucking Marvel Snap shit. Which like I gotta fucking. I haven't bought the new season pass because I've been broke. And I stopped playing Overwatch because I was just like, nope, I'm done. It's awesome. I love the game, but it's like I just can't. It's become a money hungry uh, game, and I was just like, not gonna get into that. This is bleach. The pink. That loud ass pink one. What are all my flesh colored markers? And this one, pastel peach, blush. I had so many more. So many more, my time. So yeah, Ross, you can find a bunch of cool shit. Most of the time, they just have like the really lame ass toys. They don't have like too many of the collector stuff. But you never know. My niece works at a Ross. I'm always messing with her about like, give me some cool shit. But hers really isn't a big toy one. So there's some that are more about shoes, more about women's wear, more about men's wear. She tells me where to go. She goes, "Oh, go to this one for shoes. Go to this one for that." And the one I went to had toys supposedly, but I didn't see anything that was out of this world. A lot of it was kid stuff, but it looked pretty bare. So maybe they need more stuff to come in. After Christmas, there should be a blow up of stuff like that, and then all the Halloween stuff too, man. That's another one. Yeah, it's a little loud because I was gonna make White Queen a little bit more paler, but I don't want her to be like deathly pale. Yeah, some of these are starting to die on me. Oh, not bad. And then this is the blush. Well, the blush is fucking strong, man. I might have to go to watercolor for this. Or maybe lay this down as layer and then go in with color pencil. That's what I'll do. I'm out of pastel peach. What the fuck? Oh, thank you, Pisces Monkey. Appreciate the tip. I can go back to Ross and buy more shit. Yeah, let's do a little bit of this. Bring this out a little bit. This hate changing from alcohol marker to watercolor marker. Not watercolor, but water-based marker. Because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I think on this one, since it's so gonna be faded, because we want to get the titty meats right. We want the massivity of the titty meats to be in the right feel. You want to be able to feel like you can hold them, but you don't possess them. Understand the titty meat. What's good is that like you don't have to be worried too much about picking up the ink with these markers, but you can pick up some of the ink wash sometimes, which isn't too bad since it's very light on this. So the ink shouldn't be picked up at all because it's archival ink, but you'll be surprised what these markers can do sometimes. What's good is that it's going on smooth. But these, you know why? Because I made these sketch cards. I didn't get the pre-made sketch cards. I've been cutting my own. There's a big difference, man. I started using, stopped using like the Strathmore sketch. I don't know what it is. Either the paper is shittier. I don't know what it is, but I stopped using them. Just started cutting my own. I was like, this is stupid. I have a bunch of Bristol board lying around. I can cut Bristol board. And my girlfriend got me a cool paper cutter. Let that dry a little bit. It's just the, you know what happens? It's all or nothing, man. And I have been looking at like a new marker set. What's it called? A hoo-hoo? I think is the name of the marker set that's on. Need some coffee. Oh yeah, yeah, that sucks, dude. Wow. I only heard good stuff about those markers though. There was what's this dude's name? Jazz something. He's another YouTuber. Another guy I watch. He's kind of whatever. I mean, he's kind of to me a little hokey. The dude, the guy's amazing fucking artist and has a huge following. So I do listen to him for that. He was showing off. He did a whole comparison, like down to like he took the felt out of the thing, cut them in half, compared the inks. He had artists using it. Oh, who markers can compete with Copics? And I thought that was huge because Copics for such a long time. And I know that the main thing with Copics is that you're not really using marker ink; you're using dyes. But one thing that people don't know is that Copics is not archival. So a lot of these people that are getting drawings at cons and signatures and everything and using Copic, you're not getting archival fucking ink. on your stuff, man. So I'm like, that's gonna suck because in 10 years that shit's gonna fade and bad, you know. Even like I have some Copex like this one, these like the grays, but I heard that those are fine. That's why I use the Copic grays. The grays are fine. It's when the colors they fade really bad, like the reds and stuff like that. So then I use these Illustrator markers, which are like the most basic ass alcohol markers that you can get. You get these at Five Below, $5. You get like a set of them, and they have like different ones, and they work as good. And those are more archival than Copic because they're still old school alcohol markers. So it's kind of nuts. Yeah, I saw some, but the packages were opening, so I was like, I don't want to grab those if the package is open. The one the Ross I went to was such a mess. I'm gonna tell my niece about it because she's always on top of those. She does a lot of like stuff. Like hers is really nice, like her place. Now I will say, like these Copex, like I have here, these are really great, and I like them because the grays and the blacks are not are pretty good. They don't have that archival problem. As far as what everybody's told me, because I know some dudes that use these heavily, but they do blend really nice once you know. I know some dudes that like it. Hey, like artists like Matteo Scalera, who's a fucking beast, bro. If you ever see him draw, you will shit your pants and throw your underwear against the wall when you see him draw. Um, I love the song, but it's kind of fucked up. He's a beast. He doesn't touch Copex at all. He doesn't like them. He says he feels like a toy. It doesn't feel like a real art thing, you know. But to each his own. You got to find what works for you, what you dig. You know what makes you move. You know, that's the main thing I tell people. Just buy whatever it is. If you want to use crayon for your art, dude, use crayons. You know, and there's levels to everything. Watercolors, I use watercolors a lot. It's just that it's not good for at least the productivity for art for stuff. I do use them at cons because sometimes if I need that specific color, I can make it on a palette. But yeah, Ross is a boon, man. It's funny because my girl's like, "Can we go to Ross?" Like she asked me like if it's like a big. I act like, "Yeah, okay, babe. I guess we could." I'm like, dude, the whole time I'm like, "Yay, toys!" See, this is the thing I love about these Copex. They blend really well. See, I can add that yellow, and the chisel tip is well. This one's like almost like I've not used this side of at all, but it blends really well. It gets the job done, man. It's not like okay, the piece is gonna disintegrate, but it's gonna fade, and that's the only thing that I find really like oh shit. Like I can't believe people are still getting stuff in Copex sometimes. But the same thing with Sharpies. Sharpies are not archival for shit, especially the black. I see guys getting stuff signed or the metallics, those metallic ones. It's gonna flake off after a while, dude. And the day that happens, if you have a signed comic book and everything, I mean, I guess CG see it and maybe you'll have some defense, but it sucks, dude. I'm an art supply nerd. And my whole thing has always been like I want people to collect my artwork and have it for a long time. And I don't want to have later on people say, "Hey, man, you know that thing that you did for me is falling apart." We got like 8 more minutes on the live stream. I might go longer because other than this, I got just a bunch of Kickstarter stuff to do, and my girl's out with her mom, so I have time to burn. You know what happens is that it is under plastic. Some people have said that the CGC slabs are sealed, so it's archival. And yes, like there's nothing that's like 100% proof against time, right? Like if you do put a CGC in water, let's say you submerge it in water, water is getting in it. It's not totally sealed, but they have it in its own little plastic bag inside there too. There tends to be this weird moire kind of finish sometimes in the front when you see like it looks like a weird wave. That's supposed to be like what museum glass does, which is the reflect UVs. I don't think that's it at all. That's what people tell me, I guess, to convince me, and I'm like, dude, no. I was an archivist, so I'll tell you right now what is archival and not. The best thing you can do is take a CGC book and put it somewhere dry and no light. And as long as you do that, even your comic books in a box and everything else, and they're not being crushed or any heavy pressure, and it's dry and there's not humidity. I come from Miami, which is the city of fucking humidity. You'll be fine. It won't creep in. It won't get anything. It won't get mold. That's like the big thing. Like older comics, really, really old comics, a lot of them can have what's called black mold in it. Dude, forget about it. It's like the worst shit in the world. That's like destructive. There's one guy online that he figured a way of like, you know, fixing that. My thing is, I have seen a couple of books where they had the metallic signature in the front. I even owned one. I had a Gen 13, issue 13, chromatic cover signed by J. Scott Campbell back from 1990, whatever. And I had it in the bag. I had it bagged and board. I had it in Mylar, and it still would. I looked in one time and I see like little gold dust on the bottom of the bag and board. And so, on top of it being chromatic and slick, when he signed it with that liquid gold, that shit's just falling off. So it's there, the signature, and I have a certificate, but it ain't more shit like that. It's just gonna go, and yeah, it's gonna get more and more fucked. So that's the thing. That's the reason why when I see the metallic ones, like I haven't seen anything that's a metallic ink that's archival. Even the Sharpies. Like I'll tell people right now, Sharpie is not archival. I'll say it again. You know, even a black Sharpie, look, 5 years from now, it's going to be faded. It's going to start turning purple or blue or green because sometimes they have that. And if you have it in the sun, if you have it on display, it's going to fucking fade, man. It's just going to fade. Is it going to be completely gone? No. But it's aggravating to see that, dude. To me, that's like, I'd lose my shit when I see stuff like that. All right. What a final. Come here, little jalapenos. I live half my life to give half my cash to these half million. They got half a heart to give half a fuck, they got half the gun. I got half an hour for a half a pound and I have to run. Killers of the earth get scared. You do not get one word. You do not live for the herd. Even you live is absurd. Better walk kick to the curb. That is my word. Back in the bench, I try my shit. I raised for the kid, that shit I got curved. In the bench, I grip, I'm a bitch so sick with the clock, sick the whip swerve. It's like nothing I go. Here's Sandy Scope, but the booth of this goes like better rap hope, but I'm taking. Better call me AK. If you I spray, I'm an AK. Yep. Yeah, this is how much I've used my flesh colored color pencil. I had to use one of these. Well, the Boston crab would be in reverse, no? Oh, you bastard. I hate it. Oh my god. Now I gotta tape this. I mean, I've used this to the end of the earth, so I can't be mad. Just reminded me I gotta go and post some stuff on eBay because I got some stuff at a bookstore. A couple of Usagi Yojimbos that were kind of old. Guy Gage sold it to me $1 each. They're like $18 now, especially that original run. It served its time. No, no, I can still get more out of it. None of these have retired until I'm done. Just want her skin to look a little hotter. And just a little blending with the alcohol marker just to get the colors to not be so rough. Nice little detail. And of course, this is my white. This is how. That's how wasted my white is. No, there are some that are good, some that are horrible. I will tell you this: buy Prismacolor. Prismacolor is the base. Like that's the one you want to use. Um, the white in this one is my Prismacolor. I use it like crazy. This is a Dick Blick white. I barely ever use it. I use it sometimes when I need a weak white. It's a These are pieces of shit. I got this whole set of these because of a gift card that was given to me for Christmas or my birthday or something. And I was like, oh, I'll use it. And I'll put it, I'll buy myself a nice cut. Horrible, man. Just garbage. Another one that don't get are these Raffine art sketch whatever. This is a piece of garbage. Um, I think that one I got for like nothing though. So I'm like, one I use that sometimes if I really want to cover something and I really want to do something are these China markers, the Sharpie China markers. This is good, but it's a big ass tip. It's hard to get a sharp point out of it. It's good for like if you need a big glob of white to get in there. I would say just get Prismacolor. Prismacolor is number one. I think I have because I always buy a new white Prismacolor. I'm always messing with whites because whites are like necessary when you're. Yeah, they even sell them at like Walmart. This one's a new one. This is a great, 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 great. They're just decent. They're very decent. This is like the go-to. This is the Coca-Cola. This is from a company called Jerry's Artorama. We had one in Miami. This is a big, massive one that I use for fill-ins and stuff or something like that. It's okay. It's You gotta try it out. You gotta try it out with different papers, different papers. But Prismacolor's a very good go-to. I would just like buy those all the time. There are better ones out there, but they're very fucking expensive. Carandache or Carandache is a very good color pencil, and they make some beautiful ones. I don't have any anymore, but you have to try out different shit. I have weird companies that have weird color pencils in there. Oh shit! I found this ruler. I wasn't looking for that. I'm telling you, get art supplies. It's like I have like a standing thing with my girlfriend to not buy more art supplies. This one, the Soho Urban Artist Colored Pencil. It's a gray that I got. Almost works like a pencil. Um, Very light, fast. It won't come off. It's not bad. I just didn't like them because they're very hard, so the blending sucks. But they have some colors that nobody has. So like this gray, this is I don't even think they make these anymore. To tell you the truth, I haven't seen them anymore. This is their lamp black. I was just very happy with this. Like if I want to do like a fill in for like the grays, when I do grays and I want to like those little areas where like the white still sticks out, I can take this and just go in there and it'll fill it in really nicely. And it's not a black, it's like a gray. So it's very nice. Sometimes you need a weak color pencil because you just want to add some color. You don't want something to fucking pop. Prismacolors are really good. I like using them with alcohol blenders to like take out the choppiness and shit. But the Blick Studios, piece of shit. Like they do the job. They're not horrible. They're cheap. They get it. But for what you're gonna pay in these, get a Prismacolor set from Walmart or something. If you go online, you can get some. Yeah, yeah. They have yeah. They actually have microns too. That was the crazy thing when I saw my micron set that I bought that I just did this with. I got an 01, 03, and 05. I got it there. And sometimes they have the sales and you can put coupons to it, so it's worth it. Way cheaper than going to Michael's. Michael's was a fucking rip also. I go to Michael's on occasion when I have a coupon and it's something specific I need. Like I've gone there because I need a fucking like I want to buy one color pencil because I need it. Then I'll go and I'll take my 20% fucking coupon. They used to have really good discounts for teachers, not anymore. They suck. And there's not really an art store that I've found in El Paso that's like an art store. Like they don't have what is the art stores that are like the Dick Blick, um, Blick Art Supply, Jerry's Artorama. Those are the ones I used to go to all the time. I remember in Chicago they had a Dick Blick, a Dick Sporting Goods, and something else. And my brother was like, Dick, 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 Dick. Like, that's a whole lot of dicks. That's from Reservoir Dogs. All right, let me see here if I should sell. Gel pens. I like the jelly rolls. They're fine. I still experiment. I try to find stuff that's better. These do the job, especially when you want to do a little fill in, like I'm gonna do here now, where I just want to highlight some certain areas. And for detail work, I like it. It's good for get some stuff done. Like I wanted her lipstick to be black and white, gray. So it's like, if I gotta go back and do a highlight, it's good for that. Any dirty places. I overdid it with the red right here, so I can always lie down a little bit, and it's enough. It's enough. And sometimes it just makes me feel better for any white highlights. Like, again, you want white highlights on the titty meat. And it'll work on top of the color pencil without spraying. And if worse comes to worse, you can always spray some fixative and then work on it. It just needs a little, a light touch sometimes. And it likes to clog up, so you gotta. Once these are dried up, though, throw them out, get new ones. Don't beat a dead horse. Fabric gel pen. Oh, I'll have to try it. My white general somehow absorbs the color that I put on it, which is alcohol based. Yeah, there's some that are like that. Yeah, the white jelly roll just is. I've done it too, where I've put white jelly roll down, put some color on top. It's good for those kind of things. All right. I'm probably going to have to go and get some dinner now. But yeah, we're good to go, guys. Here you can see a 4-card set. What do you guys think? I think I can draw a little bit. He's nice. He's a nice guy. Yep. So how you, Pisces? I might think of doing the wrestling ropes back here. What do you think? Should I do the wrestling ropes? Like I was just gonna put 3, like maybe a turnbuckle here and a wrestling rope, or is that too cheesy? Or leave it white because it looks classy white. That's the reason why I like using even the white background. I want to do something. I might do it like an ink wash, so it's just gonna be like light. It'll be really light, but it'll add something and like that won't be down. Cool. That's what I'll probably do. I'm gonna take a break and then I'll come back and do that. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. That was awesome. Like I said, I have the sketch cards. Probably tomorrow's the last day with the sketch cards at this price. So if you guys are looking to get sketch cards or anything like that, let me know. Sketch cards, full color, 2 of them for $30. Regularly, it's $25 each. I do have black and white sketch cards at $10 each. So it's up to you guys. And then, yeah, I gotta see. You know what? I want to do something real quick because I think it's better if we saw it. Without the messy background of the board I had. There you go. That looks cool. I like how that looks. Yeah, that looks cool. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely going to probably do the gray wash. Something like that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Glad you dig it, well, Pisces. That's all for you, dude. Like I said, I have sales now for the sketch cards. I have other stuff going on too. If you guys are looking to get other stuff, hit me up. If you want to see more of my work and everything else, I should be updating my portfolio site soon. Fwacada.com, Fwacada on Instagram, and I'm always around. Hit me up. Let me know what's up. I'm gonna skedaddle out of here. Again, if you guys are looking for anything, hit me up. Now's the time to do it. I have one more week of vacation, and then I go back to my teaching mode, and then my art commissions slow down. All right. So see you later. Let's talk.